It was 2 a.m. in New York. The streets were silent, soaked in rain and regret. Clouds drifted low, touching the city lights like ghosts passing through time. A man named Rock walked slowly across an empty bridge. Each step echoed with the weight of memories he could never erase. The sound of rain against the steel matched the rhythm of his thoughts, cold, endless, heavy. He stopped midway, looked up at the sky, and whispered to himself, "Where did it all go wrong?" There was no fear in his eyes, only that deep silence that comes when a man stops running from the truth. From his pocket, Rock pulled out an old recorder. He pressed play. A crackled voice rose from the machine, rough, broken, familiar. "Rock, if you're hearing this, I might not make it back. You made the choice, but I paid the price." Rock froze. That voice, it was Marcus, the stuntman the world had forgotten, but whose shadow still followed Rock every night. 2 years earlier, Los Angeles, the set of Fiery Fall. Marcus stood high above the ground, 60 feet up, strapped for a stunt that would make headlines. He looked down at Rock and said, "Once again, I'll fall, and you'll take the credit." Rock smiled, the kind of smile that only looks good under studio lights. "That's how this business works, brother. People see heroes, not the shadows that make them shine." Marcus's eyes held a quiet sadness. "Sometimes, Rock, it's the shadow that tells you where the light ends." The cameras rolled. Marcus jumped, but the safety line had been changed. "A production decision," they said. "A small alteration. A quiet signature." And in seconds, a man's dream hit the ground. Officially, it was called an accident, but rumors spread. Someone had ordered Marcus to set his own line, and that order could only come from one person, Rock. Months later, the film released. Fiery Fall broke records. Rock won Best Action Star. Applause echoed around him, but inside, only one voice remained. Sometimes the truth doesn't bleed from the body, it bleeds from the soul. He left Hollywood, vanished. 2 years of silence. No interviews, no cameras. Some said he was depressed. Others said he was punishing himself. And tonight, he returned. To the bridge. To where it all began to end. In a dusty storage building, the old set of Fiery Fall still stood, in ruins. Broken props, flickering lights, a folder on a table marked Confidential, Marcus Hill Accident. Inside, a single page. Approved by R. Stone. His own signature, but he couldn't remember signing it. The door creaked open. A silhouette appeared. The stunt coordinator, Marcus's old friend. He spoke softly. 2 years, Rock. Took you 2 years to come back? Rock's voice trembled. I came to find the truth. The man sighed. The truth never dies, Rock. Only the ones who try to bury it. Did you change the line? Rock asked. He didn't answer. He simply handed Rock a contract. You did, Rock. You just don't remember. You'd been drinking. They told you it would protect you. You signed away your soul for one more film. Rock's hand shook. He threw the recorder across the room. I never meant to kill him. Maybe not, but you never tried to save him either. Silence is its own kind of crime. The words hit like thunder. Rock fell to his knees. tears mixed with dust and the faint light of a candle on the table. On the wall, Marcus's photo stared back at him. He whispered, "In every movie, I was the hero. But in life, I was just a coward." The man placed the recorder beside him, pressed play. Marcus's final message filled the room. "Rock, if your conscience ever wakes, don't run. Because maybe my death was meant to start your life again." Morning. The city woke to police reports. A jacket found beneath the old bridge. Inside, a key, a recorder, a torn note. Marcus got his justice. A week later, headlines flooded the news. Rock Stone's final film, released posthumously. The title? The Shadow Behind the Hero. In the film, Rock confessed everything. Every lie, every choice, every silence. Audiences called it a masterpiece. But no one ever learned where Rock went before it premiered. And yet, across the city, through every quiet dawn and whispering rain, one line still echoes through the night. A hero isn't the one who saves everyone. He's the one who finally tells the truth to himself.